Here's how my home buyers just closed on a house with a 4% interest rate. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Theoni the Lender. I help people figure out what the heck a mortgage is and how to buy a house. Okay, so back to the 4% interest rate. These particular clients were from South Carolina. They came to me about 8 or 9 months ago, and we got them all set up so that this process was a flippin' breeze. Like many people right now, they were freaking out about the high interest rate. And so I told them that there is a new program that came out a couple months ago, and it is called the 2-1 Buy Down. Okay, so here's kind of how it works, okay? And bear with me because it can get a little confusing. You get pre-approved, you go find a house you like, you submit an offer. Hi, Mr. Seller, I really like your house. I want to buy it. However, I do not like the current interest rate, and I don't want that monthly payment associated with your house. So you ask the seller, can you contribute money into a separate escrow in seller concessions, basically, to help me out with this monthly payment? P.S. Only the seller or builders, if you're buying a new build home, can do this. You can't personally contribute to this program. So what happens is if today's rate is, let's say, 6%, this is just me spitting out a number. I don't know what they are today. The markets are closed. It's a Sunday. If it's 6% today, they will buy it down essentially 2 points, so 4% the first year. I hope you're still with me. So the first year of your mortgage payment, you are paying an interest rate of 4%. So that monthly payment is whatever at 4%. The second year, it goes up to 5% from 4%. And then the third year is when that full 6% kicks in. Essentially, you're being eased into that mortgage payment. You're still getting qualified for 6% because we need to make sure that you obviously can afford that payment. But the hope here is that in the next years, nobody flipping knows what's going to happen with interest rates, but it gives you a little bit of time in case the market does shift and change, where you can have the option to refinance out of that loan into a interest rate lower than 6%, so that maybe you don't ever even have to see that monthly payment at 6% on the third year. Sellers are doing this left and right, as you guys know. Depending on what market you're in, it is definitely a buyer's market. So negotiations are happening. Sellers are contributing towards closing costs, towards programs like this. And so it's honestly just another tool. So before you guys come at me being like, it's like 2008, oh my gosh, lenders are so desperate. This is literally just a tool to help out home buyers. So get in the house, get in the real estate game, start making equity and gaining equity into your home. And that mortgage payment is something that can always go up or down and shift in different ways because you always have the option to refi. And if you want more about this program, shoot me an email. Everything that you need is in my bio. Follow me for more home buying tips.